Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be super different. I'm actually driving there now, and yeah, as you guys can see by the title, I'm totally doing this. I'm doing it. Going to meet with my first psychic, and it's going to be in a different setting when I'm there, so I'm going to have my nice camera up, and I wanted to film it and make it feel legit for you guys. But this is for real my first time ever doing this. Honestly, I have no idea why I'm interested in doing this. I just felt like I had some questions that I wanted to ask and just see what would happen. I feel like this is totally innocent, and Miss Erica, who I found, her energy is so amazing. Oh my God, there's a butterfly. I'm always seeing butterfly, you guys. I swear it's my sign from the universe. Anyways, yes, we're headed there now. And I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys before I do it that I'm nervous and I'm excited at the same time. And if you guys have ever done anything like this before, where you've like met with somebody who, is a psychic, a medium, or maybe tarot cards or whatever it is, just let me know down below. I'm so interested in that, and I'm sure you guys are interested too in the different stories. But I'm currently waiting in some traffic to get across this Mid-Bay Bridge, and I thought I would just pop on and say a few words and tell you guys that I'm excited. And her name is Erica Booser-Haney. I will leave all of her information down below and let you know all about it. I'm sure I'll say it in the next spiel with her on camera, but I wanted to just get on here in a vlog style and just let you guys know that I'm excited and I'm scared. A good scared, not like a scary scared. Oh, and there's another butterfly flying over me. But okay, all right, I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here with Erica Booser-Haney, international psychic medium. I know, and that's literally how I feel, and I'm just so excited to be here. I've never done a reading like this before, and you guys, she's perfect for this. I just feel good.
I feel good vibes.
I do. I really, really do, and I was looking to do something like this, but it's kind of scary when you don't know much about this world. But when I found you and I was like reading, you have like this whole website. She has this whole amazing website where you can learn everything that she does, like the whole cold case spells that you do, like literally you do it all. And it was just so interesting to me. So
I think it's healthy to kind of be a little afraid.
Yes.
Because the paranormal, psychic ability, all of these things, especially during Halloween, are fun things to do.
I know, absolutely.
But it is kind of scary. So it's good to find someone out there that you trust, that has a good track record, that's, not one of those parlors, let me read your psychic hands,
exactly.
It runs away next week.
That's what's interesting about living in these times is like I Googled it, right? Like what was in my area, and I could literally just, look up everybody, and that's how I found you. And, I didn't really resonate with the other ones, and there was something about you, and I was like, this is...
I think because I'm chocolate.
Yeah.
I think, everybody loves chocolate.
I know.
Right?
Amen. Amen.
You ready?
Yeah, I guess we're going to do this.
You're all nervous. I can feel
I
it.
am.
I'm an empath, so you're making me all nervous.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So what I do is I get your first name.
Okay, it's Melissa.
All right.
Melissa.
All right. It's very important that I spell it correctly.
Okay.
There's a lot of different ways.
One S.
Oh, see?
Melisa.
Okay. Boom. All right.
Apparently the one S was special with my parents, so.
I have a C and a K in my name.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you do.
I'm very particular on how my
Yep.
name is spelled. All right, so what I do is I just kind of focus on your energy. So there is no invasion of your personal space. There's no, anything that's scary. I don't use tarot cards or anything like that, but I do have them on occasion, just in case a client will want that, but I don't use a divination.
Okay.
So what I do is I just kind of focus on Melissa and information in her highest good. And then my psychic intuition of clairvoyance, which means I see.
Okay.
I hear, I'm clairaudient. I am clairsentient, means I feel like I'm feeling your anxiety right now. I also am Claire Augustus, where I can taste things.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It
I
is
love
crazy.
that.
It's
But,
crazy.
and then I also smell. I'm Claire Aroma, so I can smell things too. So I'm all of the Claires basically rolled up in one chocolate psychic medium.
I love it.
So what I'm gonna do now is just kind of focus on you, okay? So no nerves, no worries. I kind of close my eyes when I do that because it helps me tune in to Melissa and information in her highest good. So the first thing I'm going to do is career, and there's going to be some change with that, okay? Fears, okay? And this is going to be economic. We're going to call this investment in real estate, okay? Travel. Okay, a big opportunity. So this feels good.
It does. Feels very good.
I feel a good opportunity. And this is going to come from, I'm going to say a sponsorship or probably some kind of promotional opportunity. And also see a car. So I don't know if that has to do with cars, but I'm going to put a question mark right there. And then I'm going to put relationship. And this is not significant other type of relation. This is family, okay? All right. And then we're going to talk about your goals, okay? A little bit of a health scare, but this isn't really bad, okay?
Okay.
Not super bad. All right, and then education, as far as teaching, training, and I'm going to say be like you for me to understand that.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to say role model too, in charity. Okay, this is something to me that's that you're kind of stepping on right now, but you're going to be full force into it. Okay, all right, and then I am in Africa. I'm African, so it's interesting. So this might be a travel opportunity that comes up later. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to put down for you it's a book. Okay, and then not only would I say book, I'm going to say media. As far as TV, it would be an opportunity to put you maybe hopefully on a television show or something.
Okay.
And I think that this has been a back seat to you. So this has been something that, sometimes we want to do it, life gets in the way, we put it aside.
Right.
For some reason, you get this opportunity, which is really good. Okay, then the other thing is, this would be your significant other, okay? And this is going to be a business opportunity for them. Okay, so not knowing what they do for a living, it feels like a little bit of self-employment already, but then there's a secondary self-employment too. So we'll say self-employment and then a second self-employment, and this is a partnership of some kind. Okay, and so that's basically a little sample of how I read. Okay,
wow.
This usually is probably a 20 to 30 minute reading, the outline. But I do readings on all types of things, stocks, bonds, dead people, missing people. And so, I'm going to ask about that too, if there are any messages from the other side for you, because that usually is a really cool thing. Because I'm a psychic medium, when I asked if there's anyone who wants to speak with you, it's usually your ancestry, your family members that have crossed. But oftentimes they're friends. They're people that you've known that maybe they died and there was some trauma to it, or not a goodbye type of thing, grandmother. And so then they speak with me and they talk to me and they tell me what we call evidential things. So there would be things that aren't random, because I hate random information that comes. Everybody has a dead uncle. Everybody has a dead this. So they speak of things that are only you would know. Okay. So sometimes with a medium or psychic, they give us generalities that seem like generalities. But if they were to show me, like I was at a restaurant last night, and I talked to the waitress and I said, "Do you have like a son?" I was seeing a tattoo. I said, "Do you have like a son?" And I start drawing it in air. And she says, "Yeah, I have it right here on my hip." And then she looked at me like, "How'd you know that?" And I was like, "Well," everybody at the table, "Well, she's kind of psychic."
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing.
Yeah, so it's kind of like how that happens. So let's talk about the first thing. So career change is number one on the list. So there are things to me where you're going to be pulled in three directions, okay? So you have this that you're doing also, okay? And I'm going to call this a brand, okay? All right, and then the other thing is, like, I see you wanting to do something that is business, fashion, but also sales, okay? So this could be product merchandise, something
Yes.
else that you're wanting to do, like
Yes.
your own brand or your own online store or
Yes.
something, okay?
Yes.
And then the thing that kind of threw me off with you is real estate, okay?
Yes.
It kind of threw me off because I was thinking she'd be a gorgeous real estate agent.
Weird.
And I feel like this is something that you've looked at before, and maybe your spouse or some other family members that kind of pushed you in that direction, but other things happen, okay? And I think there was an issue too with sometimes our confidence with completing things, like
Yes.
the test will be too hard, I
That's
won't
it.
pass it,
That's it.
you know?
Mhm.
And so maybe I took it and didn't pass it. So I'm supposed to tell you, step back out there. The trainer that you had or the person that was in your life at the time took you only so far. There is another female. She looks blondish, you know, she's got a personality that's kind of like bubbly but she's also a devil in Prada too.
Okay.
If you cross her, I mean, but no, she to me is someone that you probably already have run into.
Okay.
To me, she's going to kind of give you an opportunity, maybe take you under her wing and maybe motivate you to go ahead and go through the process. But relook at real estate, and I always tell people with real estate, if you're not interested in being a realtor, because not everybody has to, invest.
Right.
You know, but there is some kind of
Definitely.
there's some kind of opportunity for you to do something in real estate. So look at that. So those are 3 things of career, okay? You're still going to be a family person. You're still going to be a mom. You're still going to have that, but you're not really a one
Right.
thing person.
I'm not.
You're a multitasker. And I feel that in these opportunities that have presented in the past, you feel like you missed the bus, but you didn't.
Okay.
Okay, you did miss the bus. Everything is about timing, and maybe at that time it wasn't aligned for you, but now the door's open. Okay, so number 2 is fears, and this kind of correlates into that, but this is about a lot of things, okay? Have you watched The Secret before?
I have.
Okay.
I'm very into manifestation.
Okay, so that's kind of the feeling that they're giving me is that you manifest. You put it out there, you verbalize it, you write it down, you know, you've got the check already printed out, you've already done that. But the thing is your fear is what stops you. And so what I want you to look at is what I did was I created doors,
Okay.
okay, on a sheet of paper, and then I used it for my header for Facebook.
Mhm.
And each door for me represented something, okay? And so you can write on the door. And I want you to visualize that you're standing in front of the door and you can see the door, you open it,
Yep.
open the door, you walk through, and that pretty much starts the activation of that.
Okay.
No fear.
No fear.
No fear about what's going to be behind the door because you know that your ancestry, your higher self, your guidance, I call them your angelic entourage upstairs.
Yes,
You
yes.
know that they're there to help you
Yes,
in this
I
road
do.
of life.
I do.
They can't tell you what to do,
Right.
but they can lead you to what you're wanting to do.
Yes.
Okay? So fears, I want you to find a way to cut them, sever them,
Yes.
walk through that door of manifestation and make it more real for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And then income, I do feel like, you know, again, they're talking about real estate investment. So if you're technically not really wanting to be a realtor, look at some investment opportunities or something that maybe you and your spouse or some friends have been talking about. And it could be a structure too. Because for some reason, you know how like there's a health spa sometimes,
Yep.
or a salon or different locations all in one house. I'm seeing like a building like that where someone would have maybe a shop and another person would have a shop or a booth, but it's all encompassed in one location.
Interesting.
So look into that.
For sure.
Travel, well, we're in COVID.
Right.
How psychic do you have to be to know that that's probably not a good thing?
Amen.
But it's still on your radar. So I would say continue to have that as a purpose in the future. If you do travel, just travel safely, but
Of course.
that's been something that you've kind of wanted to do.
Yes.
Okay,
Always.
so,
Always.
you know, and I honestly feel like this is travel by yourself. And I know you're a mom,
Mhm.
you know, wife and a mom, but this is travel by yourself. This is some kind of opportunity where you might be going to California, that's
Mhm.
far west,
Okay.
and I don't see anybody else with
No.
you. So, I don't know. Okay, big opportunity for sponsorship, and that might be, technically,
Right.
that might have something to do with it. But I feel like you're going to get a big opportunity for sponsorship. I would look at the car places in your area, see if
Okay.
they're looking for one of those people that say, "Come on down to such and such and
Okay.
buy a car." But this is separate from that, so that's why it's number 6. This
Okay.
is going to be an opportunity that's coming from West.
Okay.
Maybe California or something, and
Okay.
it's to me one of those things where you jump up and down and be like, oh my God, I can't believe this just happened, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And the reason why they want you is because of your diversity.
Okay.
So that's a
I
beautiful
love
thing.
it. It is.
Yeah, there's
Always works in
something
my favor.
very diverse. Me too. I find that people always think that I'm from New Orleans or something, and
Right.
they say, well, she don't look like Miss Cleo, but I bet she knows a little something, something. So relationship with family. Family is very important to you.
It is.
And I think as a mom, because I'm a mom as well, I think that sometimes your goals and the things that you have had in the past, you kind of set aside in a way because
Right.
you wanted to be a mom. And because of this, the way that I see this is kind of like most important now, and then it trickles down to what's not as important. So your family is in your middle, because I think you have a good grasp on family. But I think some of your goals that you have in the future, let's say from now up until later,
Okay.
you're going to have some difficulty with the guilt
Right.
of following your dreams and how that may or may not affect your family. I would have to tell you from what I'm being shown, family's going to still be there, okay? They're not number one right now.
Okay.
Career is.
Right.
So maybe you have been that mom, and still are going to be that mom. But it's time for you also to chase your dream, to
Yes.
go back to your goals. And because I feel that they're in cohesion with you, this is a good thing. I would just say with family, try to spend more time with. It is definitely your focus still, but this is the time of me time. This is the time of your goals. So don't feel that you're being selfish. I don't feel like the family will suffer in a whole. You're still going to be a phenomenal mom, okay?
Okay.
But chase your dreams and your goals. Okay, so the health scare. This to me is really more blood sugar, okay?
Okay.
All right. So it's a busy lifestyle, and maybe forgetting maybe to have that breakfast or that orange juice or whatever it is that you need, because I feel like your blood sugar levels are kind of dropping,
Okay.
and that's where your energy is normal, and so that trickles down into, I used to be so energetic, I used to be so vibrant. Well, you're tired.
Right.
You're a mom, but you're tired, and I
Right.
think it has a little bit with blood sugar drops.
Okay.
Health scare is not that you're going to faint or anything like that. It's just, to me, it's more of a worry if you don't address it long term.
Okay.
And then also get the finger prick with you too, which usually means diabetic, anemic, but I'm getting more of the anemia.
Okay.
So just maybe get you some collard greens, girl.
Okay.
Okay, so education. So this is kind of interesting, right? So you're a brand, you're obviously a wonderful brand. And I feel like there's a part of you that has always wanted to mentor, that wants to treat other people with kindness and love and self-esteem and kind of build them up,
Yes.
because sometimes there are women that struggle with self-esteem issues when they're young, and then there's some women that never deal with that.
Right.
And so I feel that beyond this beautiful face that you have a wonderful heart. Tears me up, actually. And I think there's a part of you that wants to teach and motivate people, okay? And so I would say, because I still see you as a brand, and I also see product line, products girl, but I also feel like there's some concept of training. Whatever it is that you're going to do education-wise, I do feel the concept of it is really the outer and inner beauty within.
Yes.
Okay? And then I feel like you're going to be like, doing products, like showing them makeup or something. I don't know. And something about skincare too. I feel something like I'm seeing exfoliation, like
Okay.
the skin and
Yeah.
the cells and all that good stuff. Okay, so role model for charity. I'm loving this because I think that's all encompassed.
Yes.
So if you do this, make sure you have a charity that's close to your heart or create your own.
Yep.
Okay, and then so I saw you in Africa. And I don't know if you're really going to go to Africa or if it's the concept of when you're looking at what we'll call 10 children of
Okay.
all races, in helping children in some way. And I think this is village based. This is, the poorest of the poor, making a difference in some way.
Okay.
So just kind of keep that in mind.
Absolutely.
And travel has to do with that too. So say you were to maybe have an opportunity to go someplace in another country post-COVID.
Yes.
Okay, then the book. Hey, book, media, TV. Wow, I'm feeling all
I
that.
know.
So I don't even know if you want to write, but you got a book in you, a handbook, a manual, something.
I talked to my husband is an amazing writer, and I told him, like, we should write a book, or you should write the book, and we,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
it's interesting you wrote that. I was like, oh wow, that's interesting.
And then the deceased energy, we talked a little bit about, there was a man that's connected to your husband's family that stands in your child's room sometime. And
Do you know if he sees it? Is it like or you just see him, right?
the man that I see standing in the room, your child's room by the door, he can see the kid. There's like a light source or a window, and then the bed,
Mm-hmm.
and he can stand there kind of like at the doorway, and the doorway was cocked. I don't know why
It is.
was weird.
You walk in and you walk in the door and you don't see the room. You have to walk in and then turn right.
Okay, that's why it was kind of weird position, but I feel like he just stands and he looks at this child, okay, which felt like a boy. He looks at this child and he just admires them. It's almost like he's seeing himself in this kid.
That's sweet.
And I feel like the child can see him also.
Mhm.
So he can see the child and the child can see him. And I feel like there are going to be times when this child will stand up and where I hear him making noises, like goo goo gaga
Yes.
type of thing,
Yes.
he might reach to someone.
Yes.
Because I feel like he's reaching to somebody.
Okay.
So there is that healing to me between either grandfather or someone that's going back and forth. And what they do is they're kind of angelic in a way.
Yes.
Our deceased loved ones, when they come home to heal us and to help, they're kind of angelic in the way they guide us and they keep us kind of, don't be afraid.
Yes.
But in the children, I find that they're very healing. So you often see stories where a child will say, I saw an angel, and they're miraculously healed.
Right.
And I just feel like that's kind of what that spirit is there for, is there had to be a close call, I don't know, with breathing or whatever, something that may have happened in the past. But I feel like there is a healing issue, and so allow them to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely. And then there was a grandmother, and I think this is more on your side over here, not your husband's side. And she, to me, I see her like y'all look very different. You're very. She's more like me, body wise.
Yep.
And I don't know if like you could be the first. Okay, sometimes they're the first to go to college, the first to do this, or the first. She makes me feel like you're the first. Okay. And she's very proud of you. Now, she does show me when you were little, so
Yes.
I don't know if you were this girl that I'm seeing. She's really, really skinny. And I see glasses for some reason, so I don't know if you had glasses on. But I'm seeing this very skinny girl with glasses, and something about teeth, too. There probably was, I don't know if your mom didn't like her teeth, or there was something with your mom's teeth.
Yeah.
And then she says, I love you. So she's speaking to you as well. Love mom, love you.
Yep.
And before she left, this is important. I don't know if this is to you or your mom, but there is a connection of holding hands, like holding her hand to say goodbye. And then there's someone else that didn't say goodbye. So it'd be like if mom was able to hold the hand and say goodbye, but you were not able to hold the hand and say goodbye.
Right.
There's the acknowledgement of that. And she's okay. And that's funny because I had a rosary early that I had in the room, and she wants me to give you a rosary, so she might be Catholic. I don't know.
Yes.
But yeah, so she shows me a rosary to give to you, and I have a rosary literally that I just pulled out of my car. So
That's funny. That's so funny.
and I have this joke. I'm not Catholic. I'm more Christian, but I have talked to so many Catholic people that are dead, and they've shown me how to do it.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. At first, I was doing tit to tit, shoulder to shoulder, but yeah, I think that there are many questions about what happens when we die,
Right.
and my feeling is that our loved ones come back at some point. Not always, but they're always just a breath away. And they come back to bring us messages of closure. So we can see things like birds, ladybugs, the cold spots, the hairs that stand up, the just goosebumps, the good feelings, the good vibes that you said you feel.
It's butterflies too.
Butterflies.
With my grandma.
Yeah.
I see all the time. They land on me. Or maybe I'm looking for them, but it's the feeling associated with it.
Well, the thing is, they usually come out when you need it.
Yes, they do.
I mean, you have random butterflies, okay? Yeah, you have random butterflies. Everybody's going to see butterflies. But when you're having a bad day and you're driving down the road, and that butterfly crosses your car, and you instantly know that's a message.
It is.
And you get the goosebumps too.
Yep.
That's to me it.
That's it.
That's
There was
it.
a butterfly that landed on my foot. I was having a terrible day.
Mhm.
I'm like, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's all I say is acknowledge it and more will happen. Always be grateful,
Of course.
thank them for it because it takes a little bit of energy for them to do those wonderful things that they do. But they do them because they love us.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm back. I'm sorry. My camera died on my Canon, and I just wanted to thank you so much, Erica, for that amazing reading. Like, I feel so amazing, truly. You're such a good reader, and it's like so personal, and I felt so safe. And I highly, let me get you in here, like off camera. I highly, highly, highly recommend Erica. And she has this cool website. I'll let her tell you about it and tell them. It's so cool.
Well, I think I'm awesome. I'm
She
coldcasepsychic.com, but I love awesome readers, and I am very particular. Very particular. So you've got an internationally known psychic that has said, look, only the best is going to work on my website at psychicfinds.com. psychicfinds.com.
I love it.
And so basically you go there and you find a psychic that resonates with you. We have a lot of psychics. We're hiring psychics as well. And you find one that can give you some insight to your problems in life, and let me know if you like them.
I will be sure to leave all of her information down in the description bar. Do you have like a promo or any type of discount
Yeah, so
code?
we're running
or maybe a special code that I can offer my followers?
We're going to do a Melissa code. So
I love
if you
it.
mention Melissa, 3 free minutes on your reading. So ask that question really quickly. That's what I do. I say, hey.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
3 minutes goes fast, you guys.
Yeah,
It
so
really, really does.
Melissa is the key. Use that promo code. Let us know that you got us from Melissa, and we'll give you the 3 free minutes.
I love it. Thank you again, Erica, for allowing me to do this. And again, I will leave all of her information down below. Love you guys. Bye. All right, so you guys just saw that video that I did. Sorry, I'm like literally living mom life right now, but it was just on my heart to pop on here and to close out this video a week after that experience. And literally it has been on my mind, on my heart, that experience with Erica. I really feel like it gave me so much perspective about my life, and my belief with that is I don't think that they know. They don't know for sure. It's not set in stone. It's more like just a guidance of like what is in the greater good of you and yourself to know, or what can lead you in a direction. It just makes you open your mind to the potential of what could happen in your future, if that even makes any sense to you. But it really did make me feel so good after meeting with her. And there's some parts of the video that I did not include in this that were really, really personal to my life, and I just didn't want to share that, obviously. But I did share a lot, and there was just so many things that she mentioned that no one else would know ever, except for the other person that she may have been talking about. And to just take that, I will leave her website, psychicfinds.com, and she also has a personal website. If you want a reading from her, I absolutely recommend her specifically because I, had the meeting with her, and she's such a genuinely good woman. It's not scary at all, I swear to you, because I'm scared of that kind of thing too. No pressure either, just take this for what it is. I tried it, I enjoyed it, and I would recommend somebody else to try it if maybe you're going through a hard time, you lost a loved one, you need perspective. I mean, literally anything. She does readings on everything. And I do think that she would give you insight to your life or help you in any way. So anyways, in closing, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and it's, you know, the Halloweeny vibes. I hope to film with her again. If you guys have any ideas or videos that you would like to see with Erica, I can like throw them at her and see what she thinks. But this woman has so many incredible stories. I know she could come up with her own damn channel with her own, you know, subject matter and, you know, just all of the things that she's experienced just with like her cold cases. Like, isn't that fascinating to you? Anyways, okay, this is gonna get too long. I just wanted to tell you guys that I love you. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Love you. Okay, bye.